Hello, everyone. If you are seeing me for the very first time on your screen, my name is Charity. I'm just one little girl trying to figure out life, building my career, knowing what to do. I'm taking one step at a time with God on my side. But in my video today, I'm going to be talking about my reflection over the past 11 months. So I am a soon to be ex-copper, and for the past 11 months, I have been working in a manufacturing firm where I work as a quality control analyst. And this particular experience has shaped my life beyond what I ever imagined. I got into this firm few months back as a totally newbie to everything happening. And today, I can beat my chest that I am so much aware of what I'm doing and I'm so much knowledgeable about what I do. And I feel so proud of myself for that. So today's video will be talking about how I was able to move from a total newbie of everything and how I was able to move to become one of an expert in my field. It's shocking. I would not say I'm a total expert, but a very knowledgeable person in my field in 11 months. So I started this company last year. I came in as a serving copper. I The company was based on things that I do in uni. So I took a course in uni that relates. So the company was the theoretical part of the course in uni. I took it in final year. So it was just a course that the company came to collaborate with my school to do. And I took that course and I made it. And through that opportunity, I was able to get into this manufacturing firm. It's been an awesome period of time here. And I started working there as a newbie. I literally do not know what I'm doing. I just came in. I don't know. Like I literally knew that in uni, right? They taught us a whole lot of things, and I am here. So the course was like biosensor and nanotechnology. That was the name of the course. And I came into this firm and literally the theoretical part of the course. And I found myself in like the quality control department where we make sure that every product that comes into the company and goes out of the company abides by a specification, abides by regulatory bodies, abides by things we say it has to achieve. So you can't take anything out, you can't bring anything in if it does not go through the quality control department. And if it does not pass, you can't use it. So our goal in quality control is to make sure that our product is of good quality, is of good compliance. We have good manufacturing practices, good documentation practices. We work by set down rules of regulatory bodies, ISO, WHO, NAFDAC, and everything. So that is majorly what we do in quality control. We test, we run analysis on a whole lot of things. And I started like, I don't know. But what helped me was immediately I started was when the company was going into full blown production. So I was able to like get into it. But without going into much details, this was how I was able to grow from being a total newbie without anything to being one of the most knowledgeable people right now about what I do. So you literally can wake me in the night and I'm telling you this thing is so clock it. Number one thing I did was I opened my mind to learning. Yes, I opened my mind to learning. I was ready to learn every single thing I find myself in. Like I was ready to learn. So literally, my manager is literally not a Nigerian, right? But he was able to teach me because I was literally open to learning. That's number one. Number two, I asked questions. So I've learned something and I found out something and it seems like it's not clicking. Like it's not clicking. I ask questions. Jeez, I asked questions. Like I was not afraid to ask questions. I would not I was I was so audacious. Like so there are certain times that I'm questioning the thought of my manager, right? Not in a disrespectful manner. I think this helped me because my manager is not in Nigeria. So not in a disrespectful manner, but if he's like, oh Charity, 2 weeks ago he told me that this thing is white. And the next week you're telling me that it's not really white though. And I'm like, okay, why did you say it's white last week? So do you get something like that? So it's like critical thinking. So yeah, I had critical thinking. I questioned why things are like this, why are they not like this? That was what helped me grow. I would like to say. And another thing is I had like certain soft skills that I developed. And number one is attention to details. Yeah. So this is what I did. I had colleagues, right? I had colleagues. So what I did was I have not like I don't have weak points. I have weak points and I have my strengths, like my weakness and my strengths, right? So I tried to study. So get me right. I was in this department as a copper. So for everything they need, oh, literally, oh, try to go bring this, oh, try to go bring this. And I found myself running all around and looking for things that I was not the one that kept it where it is. You get? But what Anna did was how I became an expert. Anna studied it, the whole department, and I'm like, oh, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that everything documentation, I keep it. So I rearrange it. I make sure that all my documents, I kept it where they are supposed to be. I get files. I name those files. So even when I'm busy, you're not telling me as a couple that, oh, try to go and bring this, and I'm going up and down looking for what I never kept. So right now, if you ask me, try to go bring this or where is this, I'm telling you that go into that cabinet, check so to file, you're going to see that document. Literally, it just made me become an expert in that particular situation. It literally helped me. And another thing was I became accountable to myself, not just to my department or to my boss. I became very accountable. I take accountability for my actions and inactions. Because in the department I was, if you make mistakes, literally if you hide that mistake, it's going to meet you in the front. So I became very accountable to myself that when I make mistakes, it's either I call out it to my manager or I sort it. Like I make sure that I correct that mistake because I might not be around the day that that thing will happen. And wherever am I, they are like, oh, hello, Charity, why did you do like? So I make sure that I was very accountable to myself. When I wake up, I do my job judiciously before I get into my personal work. So I think I'll keep this video as a part one, why I do a part two about how 11 months really affected my life, things I wish I knew. So thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope that you're able to get something from it. I hope you're able to learn. I hope you're able to add to yourself certain skills I was able to add to myself now. Don't get me wrong, I am not totally perfect. I am not literally where I want to be. I've not figured it out. I still make mistakes. I still have my flaws, but I'm able to do what I have to do and develop myself. So the excess of everything is personal development. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Love you.